competition to grasp and then hold the attention of our audiences is becoming more and more fierce. Find out what we need to do in today's show to make sure our message gets across. Welcome back to this weekly edition every Friday of the Japan Business Mastery Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy, master trainer, president of Dale Carnegie Training, Tokyo, Japan, and best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery. My new book, Japan Presentations Mastery, is just about ready to go. Very close now. We are bringing the show to you from our studio in the High Performance Center in Akasaka in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. This is episode number 107. We're talking about presenting needs rhythm. Before we get going, a quick word from our sponsor. If you want to become a fully competent and confident presenter, then do the High Impact Presentations course. We are all being judged when we speak, be it in the internal team meeting or in a public environment, be it the big bosses, clients, or an industry audience. Everyone is evaluating us. Don't blow it. Get the best training on the planet. Do the High Impact Presentations course now in either Japanese or English. Are you doing business with Japan? Do you really know how things work? Japan Business Mastery provides the answers. Do you have the right networks and know how to create them? Do you know how to get on the same wavelength with Japanese buyers? Do you know what being trustworthy looks like from the Japanese perspective? Japan Business Mastery is based on more than 30 years' experience in Japan and will become your go-to guide. Want to succeed in Japan? Buy Japan Business Mastery now. Welcome back. Okay, now it's time for the show. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. We've all become fervent multitaskers, listening to someone speak while surreptitiously scrolling through our email feed, Facebook, LinkedIn, or all three. Having our listeners follow what we are saying, digest it, and agree with it must be the goal. Otherwise, why are we bothering? Many people imagine that the content of their talk will be sufficient to carry the day with their presentation and that emphasizing delivery skills is simply dabbling in verbal voodoo. Such beliefs are often firmly held by technically oriented people for whom proof, evidence, statistics, and data are sacrosanct, solid, and sacred. The weight of the evidence is all we need to persuade others. Not true. If your evidence was compelling, but nobody was paying close attention, would it matter? The answer is obviously yes, it matters. Let's presume that the presentation's opening has been well designed and is successful in grabbing the attention of even the most distracted audience. Before we get to the wrap-up and call for Q&A, we have our main points to present. This number will probably range between 3 and 5 brackets. We can take a bracket of 5 to 6 minutes as our framework for the speech. Each bracket needs to have a change of pace to keep our audience's attention. Even within the same topic or subtopic, we need to switch gears and vary the delivery. We might introduce a powerful visual element, be it on screen or in the room using a prop. I used a rolled up Japanese scroll to great effect in a speech. On the scroll was written Datsu o Niwa, which was a play on words, reversing a Meiji-era slogan of Japan turning away from Asia and going toward European civilization. I was making the point that my country of Australia was moving away from Europe towards Asia. I could have just said so in words, but the scroll was much more powerful. On another occasion, I was making the point about Australia being as safe as Japan because of the similar strict gun control laws. Hidden inside my suit jacket, I had a replica of a Magnum 38 handgun, which Clint Eastwood made so famous in his Dirty Harry movies. It was a very long barrel and was a physically big gun, so even when viewed at a distance, it has visual impact. I slowly pulled the gun out and held it in profile view to the audience, high above my head, saying, "This is illegal in Australia, the same as in Japan," to make my argument about the safety of sending their children to study in Australia. Now, our speech cannot become littered with too many such devices every 5 minutes because we will be exhausting our audience. It might be a powerful quotation, a joke, or a visual on a slide that grabs our attention. We are going for the mental equivalent of an audience stretch break every 5 minutes or so. The key is to plan the speech this way from the beginning if we want our message to be heard. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Hit the little bell icon to receive update notifications. Our website details are on screen now, www.dale-carnegie.cojp. It's packed with value, so certainly check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcast, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast Show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews. Now you get these wherever you get your podcast. Also, every Monday we release the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Every second Thursday we release the Business Pro Television Show, and every Friday the Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, every Saturday, we are releasing Japan's top business interviews. These are all on YouTube. We appreciate your support, and please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses, and so please join with us in that endeavor. In episode 108, we are talking about business schools get this wrong. Onegai itashimasu. Please join me next week to master business here, because that is what we all want, isn't it? Japan business mastery.